This encampment and myself are here first and foremost to take a stance against the ongoing genocide in Gaza and the occupation of all of Palestine from the river to the sea. And I believe that it is our fundamental responsibility as U.S. students to take whatever tangible action is possible, and as students at an extremely prestigious university and universities across the globe, one of the most tangible actions we can take is to demand disclosure of investments and divestment from investments that are actively funding the Zionist regime and the genocide in Gaza. So we have student negotiators who come to a negotiating table with admin every single day. Negotiations are ongoing. The encampment itself is incredibly peaceful. I'm a Jewish student. I feel very, very safe here. And any antagonism, any contention really comes from the outside and comes from people not understanding and making a lot of assumptions about what it means to believe in Palestinian liberation when ultimately this fight is about a fight for justice and for peace.
I think that people are interested because the camp technically isn't really like disrupting of any student life. It's in its own place. What it is doing is disrupting Columbia and their hopes in having a graduation in the next few weeks, which I think is what they're worried about the most. And I think if Columbia wants to have a peaceful graduation, then there has to be some form of like meeting halfway with the students instead of like threatening with, National Guard and NYPD.
I mean, I've done a lot of community organizing, but when students were asking for support, I was still connected with the alumni network, and so was very happy to support anytime they needed me. So yeah. They really are prioritizing one another's safety, ensuring that all of their needs are met in terms of like health and security and protecting one another from doxing and all of those worries. On days like today when it's very hot, you just see students walking around with electrolytes and water and making sure everybody's hydrated. And then in the evening, once it starts to cool down, hand warmers, blankets, things of that nature. It's been just a really beautiful sight to see. The administration, President Shafiq, they could end this today by meeting the students' demands. They're not unreasonable demands. They've met these demands before with regards to South African apartheid divestment, with regard to private prison divestment, or with regard to fossil fuel divestment or thermal coal divestment. And so I think that it's not a matter of if the university is going to divest, but rather when. And for them to continue to hold out in this way, it only hurts them.